Here.
Hey guys, welcome. We're excited to do this recorded presentation. Happy to see so many faces. Thank you, team, for showing up. And as you share this with others, hopefully they'll see your face. And I have the pleasure tonight of introducing someone that's going to do the front end of the call. They're our very own leader out of Wilsey, Kansas. She is what we call an ambassador with the company, and she is also a six-figure income ring earner with our company. So if you can imagine, that's over $8,000 a month with our company, and we're just very excited and to hear her tonight do the presentation. So I'll turn it over to you, Miss Patty Carson.
Well, thank you, Chris, and thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We just appreciate having you on here. And I always tell everybody, if you were invited as a guest here, thank the person that invited you here, because they thought a lot of you to bring you here. And because when I got the call for this, guys, I was crossed-armed, wasn't looking, didn't believe anything good would happen, but it totally changed my life. And I know if it can happen for us, it can happen for you too. So I'm going to flip over and share a screen with you real quick here. And we will go to the beginning here and get started. And just kind of share with you what we're, here to talk with you tonight. We're, being able to help transform your life here with Zurvita. And as I said, when I got this call, I was not looking. I was totally in a bad place, very broken person, broken health, broken marriage, broken family. Felt like I'd showed my kids how to do everything wrong. But, I stepped out and just went out on faith and checked this out. And it was life-changing for us. And, in a perfect world, just one second here. Trying to get the screen off here. Oops. Sorry, guys. See, it's not a perfect world always here. Trying to get it where I can see my screen on here. But anyway, in a perfect world, we'd have family time. We have financial freedom, happy, healthy, less stress, peace of mind. But you know what, guys? It's not a perfect world. In the real world, we're overworked, we're underappreciated, we have financial worry, we have unhealthy lifestyle and daily stress. And, I just totally got that. I was introduced to this industry when I was very young, and I just, real young decided, I didn't want somebody else telling me how to rule my life. But I tried really hard, and, I watch a lot of people do traditional businesses and just try, and they're just like, paddling, just not getting anywhere. And so when I checked this out, and when I tell people to check it out, I just say, sit back, relax, take some notes, because it can be life-changing, and ask yourself, what if? And when we share with this, we want to share with you about the company, the opportunity. You want to know about the management of the company, the timing of the company. You want to know about the product, if there's a significant need for the product. You want to know, how the compensation works, and, will it work for me? And we're going to share that with you real quick here with some testimonials, because, we want to show the whole thing so you see the whole big picture here real quick. So when I got introduced, I was not looking, but I'll never forget, Andy told me, he's like, you need to, pray about it. You need to dream again, and you need to go meet Mark and Tracy Jarvis. This is the management of our company. And, it's basically a closer look at who we are. Our founders, Mark and Tracy, they created Zurvita in 2008, and their mission was to change lives for the better and offer opportunities where everyone can succeed. And they set out to create a company based on three founding principles. One, to build a company that honors and glorifies God. It's not about preaching to people, but it's about doing what's right. Two, to develop a company with humble leadership. That's, a big thing. What it basically means is the higher we climb, the more we serve here with our company. And then three was to create an environment where people can win at every level, whether it's your health, whether it's your finances, whatever it is, we can teach you how to crawl, walk, then run, and just be able to help you. And every decision, every product, and every update are inspired by these three deeply rooted principles. And Zurvita celebrates over 10 years of changing people's lives through a unique business opportunity and wellness product offering. And, that's phenomenal. And, going and meeting them was key for me when I looked at this company and when I realized that they really meant what they said by the core principles. It just really resonated with me. And one of the things that's really, we've got to look here, it's an untapped market potential. These little red dots are where they're ambassadors, across the United States. And that means there's $150,000 a month flowing through their business. But look how wide open it is. But here's the cool thing, we've studied, since Zeal came out, we started in 2008, and in 2011, we've developed Zeal, and we've just exploded since then, and we're over a 10-year-old company. We are debt-free. Guys, this is really serious because 96% of the businesses are out of business by the time, they're 10 years old. And the 4% that are left, 3% still have financial issues. They're struggling. And the 1% that becomes debt-free becomes the legacy company. And we've been able to create with Zeal over a $500 million, company over the last few years. So that's, we've done really well with that. So market potential is huge. It's wide open yet. Zurvita has, a couple products lined. We have our Zeal for Life transformation system. We have our key product is Zeal. We'll talk about the transformation here in a little bit. And then we've just introduced our Z Blends hemp, and we have a daily one, an energy one, and a sleep blend one. So we're very excited because now is a great time to jump on board with this industry. So Zeal is a one of kind. I call it a vitamin store all in one. Drink. It's a powder. Mix 6 ounces of water, shake it, and take it. But it's got super foods. There's nothing synthetic about it. We actually sent somebody to GNC at the beginning and said, we want everything that's in here for a 30-day supply. And it was over $400 to do that. And we don't pay that. We just pay a little over $2 a serving to be able to have that and have all of this good nutrition, plant-based nutrition behind it. But we also did some clinical trials that proved 2 Zeals per day make a Zeal difference. We hired a third-party company. They give this to healthy people that didn't have any issues, because if you give it to people that have problems, of course they're going to see a difference. But these healthy people felt more vigor. 23% felt more vigor, more activity. They felt less depression, less confusion, less anger, less fatigue, less anxiety. Guys, think about this. Whenever you have a product, you always need to know, is there a need for the product, in out there? And think about just the energy alone, having a product that helps with energy. Look at the gas stations and your fast stops. They go there, energy drinks, Monster drinks, Red Bull drinks. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And those are killing people with heart attacks. And we have something here that is absolutely, healthy all the way through that will do, some of the same things with it. So we just came out with our Z Blends hemp oil, and this delivers a premium blend of nano emulsified hemp oil straight to your body where it matters most to help combat life stressors. And, it is not marijuana. Don't be confused with that. It has the healthy cannabinoids in it. It helps with your brain. It helps combat stress, helps improve attention span, improves ability to focus, regulates mood changes, delays the onset of memory loss, calms the mind, boosts brain function. The internal function, it helps to maintain healthy cholesterol levels, boosts the immune system, helps to alleviate menstrual pain. Skin, it helps regulate the skin's oil production, reducing acne, contains nutrients that help improve and protect the skin. And on the neck, it helps reduce head and neck tension. The stomach, it helps maintain healthy weight, helps reduce water retention. The hands, helps maintain healthy bones, improves skin and nails, reduces joint and muscle pain. And the legs, it helps to maintain strong bones and helps reduce sore muscles. We have 3 different formulas. Our daily helps combat stress. Our, energy one boosts your energy. And then we have a sleep one that calms the body. And, what I love about him, there is, we don't even have to sell you on it. You can research it. And the research is already done with how it helps people and the different results. But what makes a difference on ours out there is how it is put together. That nano emulsified, it's huge how it's put together. It means it's absorbed quicker. You put a dropper under your tongue for 60 seconds and let it go to work. But the average, most of it out there, they say it's 85% absorbable, and ours is Ours is 85%, and most everything else out there is 30%. So that makes a big difference of who you're getting it from. So, and so what do they ask, Zeal or Zeal blends, what do you need, one or the other? They work better together because the synergy between Zeal and Z blends helps to benefit the entire body. Our bodies require vitamins, minerals, proteins, and carbohydrates, but it also manufactures and requires cannabinoids to thrive and to be healthy. So the Zeal, one serving of Zeal contains 120 antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. And the vitamins and minerals help in the growth, reproduction, operation, maintenance of the body. Zeal has been proven to provide focus, energy, and health to individuals who take it twice a day. The Z blends, our hemp oil contains CBD, which provides many positive mental and physical benefits. Cannabinoids interact with naturally occurring receptors to help regulate and maintain balance throughout the body. And the Z blends may help maintain balance, improve mood, evoke a sense of calmness, combat stress, and more within the body. So that's why you do bets together. And, I always say a picture's worth 1,000 words. And, I hate these pictures here. When I look at it, this is my before picture in 2012. I was, as I said, worst shape of my life. I was unhealthy. And when we show these testimonies and we share these stories, we can't make income claims. We can't really make health claims, diagnose, treat, or cure, guys. We just can, show, what it's done for us. You put good things in your body, knows what to do. But, I was worse shape, felt terrible. I didn't believe the Zeal would work because I was taking handfuls of supplements, 35 supplements. And I laughed at when the Zeal came out, but I'll never forget. I was drinking 3 5-hour energies a day. And I took the Zeal, and 3 days later, I said, is this how the rest of the world feels? And then in 2012, we started the transformation. I lost 65 pounds. I've kept it off. I feel healthy. And guys, we just came out. I've had about a week and a half of the Z blends hemp. And oh my gosh, the daily and the energy, I just feel relaxed and calm. But that sleep one, let me tell you, I've been 35 years of having really horrible sleep habits. I sleep 2 to 4 hours a night, and I wake up, I'm wide awake, and it's just not good on your body to not sleep. And I kind of laughed at this too when they said the sleep one, and I took it, and I'm going to tell you what, since it'll be 2 weeks on Tuesday, I've slept 7 to 10 hours every night. I feel better, feel more rested. I can't believe it. I mean, I've taken all kinds of over-the-counter stuff, and it's just totally, I can just feel the changes already, and excited to share it with people. But who do you share Zeal with? Who needs it? Guys, everybody that you love and care about, everybody that has a mouth and can swallow needs of what we have. And I'm going to share a couple pictures of my mom. This is very graphic. This was her. She fell, broke both her wrists in 2016, November 28th, in her eye. She landed on a hammer, and they said, it wasn't dislocated, but it looked like a shattered mirror, all the bones in her eyes. Said they wouldn't be able to open it for 2 weeks because of the swelling. And look at her, 4 days later, her bruising was almost all gone. They were able to look in her eye. We had 3 specialists say she had a torn retina, but they couldn't do anything with it. They needed all the swelling to go down. By the time we went to the retina surgeon, he looked at it and he goes, there's nothing wrong. And, we don't know. We just know that you put good stuff in your body, good things happen. She was told she broke both her wrists, her right wrist. The doctor said he'd never seen a break as bad as hers. And he said she will be in a cast for at least a year. We had her in a nursing home because both wrists, she couldn't move. They wouldn't even let her strap anything. Everybody had to feed her. Nobody could do anything. She could do nothing for herself. And she got her cast off in 4 months. He said, all right, you're in your 70s. Your arms have been like this for 90 days. He said it's going to take at least 90 days of rehab. And oh my gosh, guys, she got her cast off. A week later, she was rolling everybody's hair up in the nursing home, and they said she's fine. The doctor's like, you don't even need rehab. If it hurts, just don't do it. And so that, we saw great things. And here's my favorite story. This is my 104-year-old grandma. On January 10th of this year, we were called in, and they said she had a tumor in her intestine that completely blocked her off. And they said the only options was hospice or surgery. guys, surgery on a 104-year-old is, you know, it is scary. And doctor says, I've never done one on a person this age. And she was very, very, very sick. She was intensive care for quite a while. But on January 14th, she could barely talk. She just said, can I take my Zeal? The doctor went over, he read the ingredients, and he wrote to have her take 2 a day. And I mean, people, the nurses, everybody saw a huge difference. And this is her on February 21st with her that's my granddaughter there, my great granddaughter. She said when she went into surgery, she said, I just want to get out and have a picture with my great granddaughter. So guys, anybody you love and care about, you need to, you know, get them on the Zeal and talk to them and tell these stories. So next story is one of my favorite stories also. So I'm going to have Marcia Pagenkopf share her story here about her husband.
Hi, this is a story of my husband, Mark. He was plagued with giant cell tumors for 15 years, and he had 3 surgeries too. And as you can see by his ankles, the tumors just kept coming back, a tumor on a tumor on a tumor. And finally, the MRI showed that the sarcoma was eating holes in the bone in his leg, and his leg was going to break. So we had a choice, amputate when the leg broke or go ahead and plan the amputation. So we planned the amputation for 3 months later. Meanwhile, he'd been addicted to oxycodone. You can see why. He was in terrible pain. He was also put on depression meds, and that was actually doubled. Before all of this happened, he'd been a workaholic. And 9 months before his leg amputation, he had actually had open heart surgery with 4 blockages at 90%. We almost lost him there. 9 months later, he has his leg amputated. 1 month before amputation, my daughter-in-law says, let's get him on the Zeal. And did I think it would work? No. We had tried everything. And more or less to humor her, I said, okay, we'll get him on Zeal. And she said, maybe he'll feel better. And those were the words that really got me going, because if he felt better, you know, maybe the rest of us would feel better. Because when someone in your family is sick, everyone is affected. Everyone in the family is affected. After 2 weeks of taking the Zeal, he was able to get in the tractor and feed the cattle twice that week. He had not been able to do that for over a year. We had turned all aspects of our farm over to our sons. And when he got in the tractor and he fed the cattle twice that week, that's when I knew we had something here. And, you know, long story short, he had the amputation. Within a month afterwards, he was totally off his oxycodone. He was totally off his depression meds. And one of the best things is the surgeon had told him it would take 6 to 8 months of healing before he got his prosthetic leg. And, you know, you put nutrition in your body and you just watch what happens. 6 to 8 months of healing, he got his in 7 weeks. And the surgeon said, you keep him on that. You know, he wanted to know what it was. He looked at it. He took pictures of it. He says, you keep him on that. I said, you bet we will. And, you know, I'm a firm believer. Who do you want on Zeal? Everyone you love and care about. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Marcia. I love that testimony. Now, the next one is a newer testimony, and I was just excited a couple weeks ago when, you know, she popped up before our recording to tell me. And so, Maggie Nash, tell us your story with the hemp oil. Are you unmuted?
Well,
there you go.
Yes, I am. Actually, this is my 4th time of trying the different hemp oils. And I have to tell you, I was so excited to get this in the mail because I had a bad fall and a concussion and neck pain and headaches. And my very first dose, the headaches let up immensely. I was amazed. There's just there's a whole world of difference in the different brands. And the price is comparable. I mean, it's actually the same as some that I have bought before. Actually, it's cheaper than some I have bought. But as far as working, I can't even begin to express how much better I feel. It's just great.
That's awesome.
I would recommend it to anybody.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Maggie. I mean, it's like the other day when she told me I hadn't even got mine yet, and to coming from somebody that had actually tried it, and and like that, I had spent more on the product too, but just didn't take it because it was so expensive. But I tried the last 2 weeks before we got ours. I tried taking it like it was supposed to, but I could tell a huge difference between ours, and I paid a lot more for it. So really excited. The next one I have is Rebecca Drone from Michigan. Rebecca, are you there? Can you unmute
I
Rebecca?
went unmuted.
There you go.
Hi. Yeah, I got started with the Zeal, and I was mainly looking for something that was going to help my sinuses. It did take about 3 months for me to notice a difference, but I can honestly say that it did help 80%. I even had sinus surgery over 20 years ago, but I was seeing other people saying how it was helping theirs, so I just continued taking it because I did notice I do electrolysis out of my house, and I've had a lot of aches and pains from doing that. And I noticed from the very first time, I noticed that I didn't have this pain spot in my neck wasn't hurting any longer. Now, of course, my husband didn't notice anything for a whole month. So, some people notice a difference, some people don't right away, but, it definitely made a difference. And then since I started taking the CBD oil, I had never taken any before. I didn't trust any other companies because I didn't trust what they were actually putting in it, that it was actually truly what they said it was and that it would be safe. But I trust Zurvita, and I know that what they have is really good. So I started with it, and I noticed a difference right away. I just feel really good. I've been using the daily, and then I've used the one for sleep as well. And the daily one, I feel great all day long. And then the sleep, it took a few days, but I am sleeping better. So I love it. It's great stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Love the testimony. We could sit here and tell you every single person on here could give you a testimony, but that's what we've all said. Everybody you love and care about, you need to share. So how do you get it? You become a preferred customer, and you can get a canister of Zeal for $44.95, and that's a 30-day serving. Or you can get a Zeal canister plus 12 little bottles. We call them our soldiers for $59.95. And plus tax and shipping. And then we have a transformation system. This is for people that want to maintain their weight, want to lose weight, just get in the best shape of their life. It's for everybody. But some people think they can't take it because they don't want to lose weight, or it's just for losing weight, but it's for everything. Even the very healthiest people like it. It has 2 canisters of the Zeal, so you get that 2 servings a day. It has protein that has 23 grams a serving. It's delicious. And then you can use the Zeal for pre-workout. You can use the protein for post-workout, or you can mix them for breakfast, make a smoothie, however you want. We got a burn that helps boost your metabolism. You take 2 pills in the morning, and then we have a cleanse, because everybody has toxins in their bodies, and it helps clean those toxins and adds probiotics and prebiotics to your body. And you take 2 of them in the afternoon. And there's a shaker cup, there's a measuring tape, and there's a pill box to be able to take your pills. And that measuring tape is huge, because that first month I did it, I didn't lose any weight. I thought, oh man, this doesn't work. But I lost 13 inches, guys. Muscle weighs more than fat. So, I think it's just great that they put that measuring tape in there. So the transformation is $179.95 the first month. Then each month after, it's $169.95, because they don't continue to send the cup and the pill and the tape measure. You don't need it. But guys, you will save money on your groceries if you follow this. Or you can become a Zeal Blends preferred customer as well. If you want the biggest saving, you can purchase all 3 blends for $199.95, or you can do the Z Blend Sleep for $64.95, the Daily for $99.95, or the Energy for $64.95. And here, when I said about the little soldiers on the Zeal, if somebody sees you drinking, they say, what is that? You can share. if you receive, if you can get 3 customers, enroll at least 3 preferred customers like yourself, with a loyalty pack, you receive your product, you receive your Zeal for free. And I just think that is, phenomenal. You can get up to $64.95 discount on your Zurvita or your Zeal Blends product by finding 3 customers. So guys, this was life-changing. Chris kind of gave me the introduction at the beginning, and I'm always humbled, when I hear him say that. We found an opportunity. Zurvita has helped me earn extra income that helped our family through some stressful times and has allowed us to dream bigger. But there is nobody better than here to be able to tell you about the opportunity. He's very analytical, business-minded, 2-star ambassador from Oklahoma City. He's not just my business partner, great friend. He's the epitome of working from home. Him and his wife, Sarah, they have 3 boys. They homeschool their sons. They volunteer at the church and, just live the life that most people dream of. So I am going to let Chris Smith take it away from Oklahoma City.
Hey, well, thank you, Patty. Great job on the front end. Great testimony, guys. And, it's all about our products. We have phenomenal top shelf products at middle shelf prices. We're helping people feel better, sleep better, be better. And, just like what's already been said, who doesn't want to feel better, right? Who doesn't want to have a healthier lifestyle? Who doesn't want to feel more rested during the day and have energy? What we're doing is we're helping people with a phenomenal product. Now, the neat thing about our company is we are our company's advertising budget. So you won't see television commercials. You won't see, advertisements and billboards and things like that. See, we are their advertising budget. So they pay us to share this wonderful product. So it's kind of like going to a good restaurant. You enjoy it, you tell all your friends, you throw it up on Facebook, right? People listen to what we have to say when we tell them about good things in our life. So one of our main focuses here at Zurvita as a consultant is, of course, getting customers. And we'll make anywhere between $10 and $33 for every single what we call a preferred customer. And when we get 3 of those preferred customers, we actually earn G3 discounts on our own product. We'll get a $60 discount on our own product. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But again, step 1, go out and get a handful of customers. Step 2 is what we call building a business or building a team. So if our objective is to go out and get customers, you may go, well, why would we want to get consultants? Because we know that we're only know a handful of people. We're not expected to go get hundreds or thousands of customers by ourselves. But what the company allows us to do is partner up and team up with our friends, our family, people that, want to be in business. And you know what? Patty and everybody on this call are part of our organization, part of our team. So together we work as a team to help lots and lots of people. So we call that team consultants. So the other thing that we do in the business is we enroll consultants. When consultants get started, they can choose all kinds of different product offerings. And as you see here in this picture, you help a couple people get started at these different packs. And you can make great money when people purchase this product. And then we'll move to the next one. The next thing I want to share with you is how you can make almost $500 in your first 30 days just by following our simple, what we call fast start. And what you're going to do is you're going to go get your first 3 customers in your first 30 days. And then you're going to go find 3 people that you would like to be in business with. So as you see in these examples here, the preferred customers, they have $39. Now, of course, you can make more than that per customer. It just depends on what product offering they take. And then in this example, it's 3 consultants. In this example, you could earn $240 from that. And then you're also going to earn what we call a team bonus because you've accumulated $1,000 in TBV in this example, and you're going to earn another $100. And then because you did those 3 and 3, 3 customers, 3 consultants, you did it in your first 30 days, you're going to make an additional $100. Now, this is kind of the bare minimum first 30 days for those 3 and 3. Again, depending on what products they take, you can actually make much more than this, and many in our team have made more than this. Next slide. We're going to talk next about our weekly bonuses. Now, this is what we talked about a little bit on the previous slide, the TBV or team bonus volume. As your team continues to grow, you can earn those $100 bonuses over and over and over again. You can actually earn up to 50 of those $100 bonuses each and every week. So you'll hear, us talk about people making income, and Patty is recognized as a $100,000 a year earner, as is my wife and I. And, these bonuses have a lot to do with that. So weekly bonuses are very, very powerful. Next slide. A little bit about our compensation plan. I just kind of shared a little bit about our weekly bonuses, and this little picture on the left there kind of talks about the philosophy of our compensation plan. And what you see in that top kind of dotted bar there, that is our weekly bonuses. So again, you can make up to $20,000 a month in just bonuses. And then the residual income, that is what we get paid on all the customers and consultants in our entire organization, but it takes a little longer to build. So the philosophy of our compensation plan is to get paid weekly as we build our monthly check. The best way I can explain that is my wife and I, when we first got started in this business, I was a pizza delivery driver. I had been working at Pizza Hut delivering pizzas. Before that, I worked at Target unloading trucks, so I was just a normal blue-collar guy. But we got off to a really fast start and took advantage of some weekly bonuses that we have. And in that first 5 weeks, my wife and I made $3,755. Now, $3,700 of that was the weekly bonuses. $55 of that was the residual income. My wife and I have had residual incomes of over $10,000 as we continued to build our business. So in the beginning, we needed the weekly bonuses as we built our residual income. This chart on the right just kind of talks about our overrides and how we get paid up to infinity on our entire organization as our organization builds out, and we help more people build their teams because we started it, we got the ball rolling, we got that team started. We can get paid over that entire organization. Now, what we're going to do next is talk a little bit about our extra bonuses. These are bonuses that we can make for what we call ranking up. It's kind of like when you're at work. You start out as an employee, then you're shift manager, and then you're manager, and then you're assistant manager, and then you're store manager. Next thing you know, you may be a district manager, right? It's just promotions. It's what we're all used to. So as we build our teams and our organizations, we get these awesome bonuses for promoting up. So the first promotion is from senior to premier consultant. And when we do that, we earn an extra $3,000, and they pay us that monthly for the next 12 months as long as we maintain that position. Now, if you miss it 1 month and you hit it next month, they start paying you again. So it's something that you can continue to make for up to those 12 months. It's an extra $250 a month, and it's a phenomenal way to get some money coming into your bank account. The next one is what we call a regional consultant. It's $6,000 or $500 a month. And by the way, you can be earning multiple of these different rank bonuses at the same time. So you could be hitting premier, regional, and executive bonuses all at the same time. It's $9,000 or $750 a month for executive. And then it just continues to go up. And I won't sit here and go through all of it. You can see it, but up to $24,000, an extra $2,000 a month for what we call an ambassador in our company. So what we're going to do next is something I'm very, very excited about. We actually have 3 regional consultants in our business doing this business and having success in it. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to call on regional consultant Julie Pegenhoff up in Lincolnville, Kansas, which is a big, giant metropolitan area with lots of big, giant buildings. And I think a population of a couple million or something, right, Julie? So why don't you share your story with us?
Well, if you've looked up Lincolnville on the map, you know it's not a metropolis. It's a farm town, a population of less than 200 people. So if you live in a small town, if you think you don't know anybody, it doesn't matter. You can absolutely do this. I was looking for a way to spend more time with my kids. I was a teacher, and as much as I love teaching, I was not spending as much time with my kids as I, really wanted to. I felt like I was spending more time with other people's kids. So I was introduced to this business, and I saw an opportunity where I could change that. I took a good look at the company and the principles, and I just loved everything that it represented. And I began to think bigger. and the impossible seemed possible to me. So as of 2016, I've been able to homeschool my kids. I've been able to take them to Disney World, and that's a memory that you just cannot replace. And we had this rickety old fridge that kept leaking moisture, and we did not have, it kept our food cold, but we just did not have the money to replace it. And our best month in business was almost $2,000, and we were able to not only replace that rickety old fridge and get a new one, but we got a brand new dishwasher as well. So Zurvita has been a godsend to us, and we've been able to help so many people along the way. And
Awesome, Julie. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry about that, but that's fantastic. Contributing to your household, putting new appliances in the kitchen, homeschooling your children, and then the trip. I know you and Marcia both got to go on that trip. That was a company trip, and we don't even really talk about those on here, but twice a year, our company runs these fantastic promotions. We're actually in the middle of running one right now to Universal Studios. It's a family trip where you can take your family on the trip, and Julie and Marcia both are in that last time that we had it to Disney World. It was an awesome experience for them. Next, I'd like to go to Charlotte Six out of Alabama to share her story. Charlotte, go ahead.
Hey, Chris, thanks. It's always an honor, a privilege to share a journey with you. I've been in the industry since like 2004, like most of you. A friend of mine, Rick, and a gentleman, his business partner, Shannon Edwards, called me and introduced me to this industry. And Shannon helped me get started in my first company. Worked really, really, really hard in the last company. Made it to the Leadership Council, kind of like the ambassador here. Got even up to $2,600 in residual for a week, But when the company starts making changes, and it's not for the better of the consultant, it's for the company side, you can't hit a moving target. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't leave my two previous companies, they kind of left me. I came to Zurvita, I was brokenhearted. I didn't trust a company, I didn't trust anything about the industry. But of course, people say, what if? Dream again. So Becky Wallace and I, we went, and we came with Zurvita. We came with a few other ones here from that previous company. And we went to our first conference. And on Sunday morning, Becky and I knew that the integrity of this company was here, and that we knew we could find a home, we could build success, and our future was bright. In my first 19 days, I made over $1,650. And the future is bright, and we are here to stay.
Awesome. Well, very good, Charlotte. Thanks for sharing your story and your journey. And guys, mine looks a lot the same, and then many of you may be watching this have kind of experienced the same thing. We get fired up, we get excited about working from home, being in business for ourselves. Unfortunately, a lot of times we have no earthly idea what we're doing. We picked the wrong company at the wrong time with the wrong product. And just like Charlotte, I've experienced that too, but we're glad that you found a home here, that you found a good company, and that you've been able to build here. Next, I want to go to another one of our leaders, and this one's out of Nebraska, and that's going to be Miss Cindy Buxton, if you'll go ahead and share your story with us.
Yeah, my husband Farron and I live in a town of 1,200 people. I've been self-employed since I was 19 years old. I've always worked from home. I had a very successful photography business, and in fact, we were able to build our dream home on top of a dream studio. We never had to worry about money, but then all of a sudden, the advancement of digital technology just kind of changed my profession, and I could not make a lucrative income like I was used to, and I had to replace that. So I found network marketing, absolutely fell in love with it. I could still work from home. But my first company didn't quite go as planned, and we started looking for another company. And we looked for months, and everything was the same. I almost walked away from the whole industry because I just couldn't find anything different. But something told me I needed to go to Texas and meet Mark and Tracy Jarvis. I mean, something had to be different about people who walked away from $1 million residual income. I like that it's a Christian company. They've always got our backs. Zeal and Zeal Blends are great products that have changed our lives. We made $4,100 our first 6 weeks, and I know I can count on Zervita to be around for a long, long time. I know I'm going to be able to build a substantial six-figure income here, and I'm soon going to be able to retire my husband.
Awesome. Thank you very, very much. I said that twice now. I was just muted the first time, but we really appreciate you, Cindy. We appreciate you, Charlotte. We appreciate you, Julie. And guys, we have professional videos that tell all about our product, our compensation plan, how we get paid. You may ask, well, why are we doing this? You know, having some guy like me talk and Patty. It's because we want you to meet our team, our family. See, we work together. We've created an environment and a culture of winning and success in our team, and we want you to meet them. So what I'm going to do real quick is fly through these next couple slides. If it doesn't cover all the details for you, we can get you the details, but I think they're all here. So let's fly through them here real quick. 3 simple ways to get started, or 3 simple steps. Not ways, steps. 3 simple steps. Step number 1. You're going to enroll. We have 2 ways to do that. Either $9.95, which is all online. You print your own business materials. Or option number 2, you can pay an extra $30 and have the business kit, or what we call a welcome kit, mailed to you. And then you're going to get some, tangible brochures and things like that to help you build your business, which again are all available to print at the $9.95 option. So you get to pick $10 or $40. Option, or step 2, I keep wanting to say option. Step 2 is you're going to place your first order. You might say, well, why do I need product? Well, you need product because it's really hard to convince your friend, family, and neighbors to take a product that you're not even took yet, right? You heard a lot of testimonies. That's feeling better. And then we also use the samples because we very often sample people the product. They feel better. They come back. They become a customer. So we want samples. We want to be taking the products ourselves. So you're going to pick how much product you want to take, and we'll go over those options in a second. Number 3 is you're going to select your monthly auto ship. Now, these include what we call them wellness packs. They include your websites, your Z Center, your back office. It kind of keeps track of everything, a mobile app, and all the support system and online stuff that you possibly could ever use to build your business. So here is selecting the product. This is our Zeal Starter Pack options, and they're going to range on this page. You see the $349, the $499, or the other $499. One's Zeal only, one's a combo. We also even have an express pack for $140. They're all great options. They're going to get you samples. They're going to get you product. We really aren't going to twist your arm or try to beat you up one way or the other. How you come in, it's about how much discount and discounted products you want to get started with. On our Z Blends, we have 3 options. We have the express pack for $249. We have the quick start for $500, and then the builders for $519. As you can see, the retail value of these are tremendous, so you're getting a very deep discount. And these are discounts only available to you when you first get started. So some people just get Zeal, some people just get Z Blend, some people get both. The option is yours. These are our monthly auto ships. For the Zeal, you can get 2 canisters for $80. Now, again, these all include your website, your marketing materials. You can pay $40 or $35 a month for just the websites if you choose, or you can select one of these packs, and that $35 is included in the price. So you're getting tremendously deep discounts on these products. So you got the 2 canisters for $80, you got the 24 samples for $85, or you got the whole transformation kit for $180 the first month, $170 the next. And then on our Z Blends, we have monthly packs of those, which we call wellness packs as well. You can do the singles of the energy or the sleep for $54.95. You can do the daily for $80, or you can get the 3-pack. This is the cheapest way to get it, is in this 3-pack here for $170. It's a phenomenal value. Again, all these include your websites. It's product for yourself to take and experience and start telling the story of how these products are having an impact on your life. This is our income disclosure statement. As you see, Ambassador there, average $20,000 a month. And even way over here at the left, a business consultant, how you first get started, a managing consultant, or people that get started with a starter pack. And look even at that managing consultant. The average monthly income is $51 a month. Annual average of 61. These are people just getting started, finding a few customers. The bottom line is people make money in our business. So whether you're looking for a couple $100 a month as just a supplemental income to help your family, help you get through, or if you're looking for a full-time income, we can help you anywhere in between here, and this disclosure statement proves that. So whether you're looking for just a way to feel better and be better with our wonderful products, we love customers, we'd love you to be one, or if you're looking for an opportunity, a way to make some extra money, change your life financially, take the vacations like Julie and Marcia and Patty and me and many others on our team have got to do, or if you're just looking for both like all of us are, we're happy to help you. We have a success system. We'll walk you through it. Our team has a success system. We have everything you need to have success in our business and a proven track record to go with it. So we'll stop this and throw the screen on there where you can say bye to everybody. We appreciate y'all being here and listening to this presentation. We can't wait to talk to you again. Get back with the person that invited you here. Have a wonderful day. Everybody say bye. Unmute yourself if you're not.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Good night, John Boy.
Bye. Have a great night.